Okay, so earlier today I was scrolling through my Twitter while I was dropping a fat one, as I do, and Newsmax tweet popped up in my feed, and I've been seeing a lot more tweets from conservative news outlets, conservatives in general, um, and this is what it said. It's here's the caption. President Joe Biden was asked, "Do you think the southern border is secure?" He walked away with no answer. And it's a short clip. It's only 14 seconds long, but with a caption like that from Newsmax, I couldn't resist. So I clicked the clip and played it, and here's the clip in its entirety. This is the whole clip. I'm gonna play it for you now.
Mr. President, do you think the southern border is secure?
Sir, do you believe 2023 will be the year the war ends in Ukraine?
Okay. So if you notice something in that clip, they say he is asked the question, turns around with no answer, but he's already turning around by the time the question is even being started to be asked. So,
Mr. President, do you think the southern border is secure?
and just for clarification, here's the entire clip right here. This was during his Christmas address that he gave yesterday. The whole address was it was less than 10 minutes. It was like about like 7 minutes, something like that. But
Said, "Let there be light."
this is really quiet.
There was light. That light's still with us, illuminating the way forward as Americans and as citizens is that we'll live in the light and happiness. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all the best in the new year. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
So again, Newsmax cut off. They don't number one. They don't mention that it was his Christmas address. He wasn't out there to answer questions. He wasn't going to answer questions either way, whether he was asked this stupid fucking question or not. But Newsmax, they cut the clip off. Number one, they don't even show you what he was saying before. They just make it look like he stopped talking and then just turned around. But again, the tweet's just not right. He was already turning around right when the clip starts. So I don't get it. But it's Newsmax. But because of the way this tweet is framed, there's a couple of issues I take with it, which the first thing is, do you think the southern border is secure? Well, President Trump served a whole entire term, and, he promised he was going to build this wall, he was going to make Mexico pay for it. None of that shit happened. The portion of the wall that he did build, it fell down when a little breeze blew by it. It literally did. You can look it up. And again, they make it seem like he's just so terrible for not answering. And there's people down here, there's people down here that are saying, look, the clown is lost again. Like they don't, like he wasn't, I don't even know, but I found some clips of the former president, Donald John. This whole clip right here this is a video from The Hill. Is him walking out, talking for a minute, and then leaving.
Thank you very much, and I just want to congratulate everybody. The stock market, Dow Jones Industrial Average, just hit 30,000, which is the highest in history. We've never broken 30,000, and that's just despite everything that's taken place with the pandemic. I'm very thrilled.
President Trump talks a little too slow, so
incredible.
I have to speed it up.
Ever happened medically, and I think people are acknowledging that, and it's having a big effect. But the stock market's just broken 30,000. Never been broken, that number. That's a sacred number, 30,000. Nobody thought they'd ever see it. That's the 9th time since the beginning of 2020, and it's the 48th time that we've broken records during the Trump administration. And I just want to congratulate all the people within the administration that work so hard. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the people of our country, because there are no people like you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
So every reporter pretty much asked the exact same thing. Are you going to concede to Joe Biden? Because he went out. This was right after the presidential election. And they asked if he was going to concede to Joe Biden. He just turned around and walked out. Didn't say nothing. So I guess, President Trump, I guess he's lost. I don't know. So unprofessional of him to just turn around and walk out like that. I mean, that's a joke. What a fucking joke. And he only talked for a minute. But I have other clips here, and you've probably seen a lot of these clips before. But Trump versus Jim Acosta from CNN, which, you know, I'm sure most of you have strong opinions on CNN, especially now. But these clips are so quiet. Hold on, guys.
John Roberts, go ahead, John. No. John Roberts, go ahead. CNN's fake news. I don't take questions. I don't take questions from CNN.
So he says he doesn't take questions from CNN because it's fake news, but if that were true, then he would have no problem taking questions from CNN, and he should be able to, you know, make them look stupid. But in reality, he knows that if he does take a question from someone like Jim Acosta of CNN, he's gonna look like a fucking idiot. He is a fucking idiot, but that's why he doesn't take questions from people at CNN. You know, he's had so many gaffes with the media, sitting there, you know, attacking them, literally arguing with them like a big man child, the big man child that he is. And earlier this year or last year, I can't even remember, you know, President Joe Biden, Peter Dookie from Fox News called him son of a bitch. And, you know, the media just had their field day with that. They absolutely, you know, loved that.
Since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? Since you're no, Mr. President-elect. Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance? You are attacking our news organization. Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir? Sir, can you state, Mr. President-elect, can you state categorically, Mr. President-elect, can you give...
See, he's afraid. He's afraid of CNN, and you can tell here, and he's just trying to let it roll off. He's just saying, nope, no questions from you, no questions from you, no questions from you. And it's funny because over here you see this video, it says he calls CNN calls Jim Acosta a rude, terrible person, and he's done this so many different times with the media. He goes out there and he makes a fool of himself, and his party and his followers praise him and say, lol, I love it. And he does the exact same thing that Joe Biden does, even at press conferences, actual, you know, press briefings. And this is a Christmas address, but they criticize Joe when he does it, but when Trump does it, it's I'm surprised it took him this long to treat the press with the same contempt that they showed towards him. I love it. Lol, he still makes the media world so mad. I'm amazed he didn't just say, and mostly I congratulate me. But, you know, this one's my favorite because in reality, now, these people are mad for no reason, though. Really, they're mad. Joe Biden's making the media mad. He literally triggers all of this media, which they're triggered by literally any and everything now. You know, anything that happens, they go on their programs and fucking cry and whine about it like big babies, especially Newsmax. They're like the worst one. I made the video on Newsmax and the American Girl dolls, which you should definitely go check out right now after you're finished watching this video, which actually brings me to my next point, which is if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more, make sure you turn on all notifications, press that little bell so you don't miss the next one.